Yo. Okay, let's see. I think I should have started the stream. Maybe. Started the stream. Maybe. Okay, how loud is this? Okay, how loud is this? That is so quiet. Okay, how loud is this? That is so quiet. Okay, how loud is this? That is so quiet. Okay, how loud is this? That is so quiet. Okay, how loud is this? That is so quiet. I need a. Okay, how what if I send? That is so quiet. I need a. Okay, what if I send? That is so quiet. I need a. Okay, what if I send? That is so quiet. I need there. Okay, what if I send? That is so quiet. I need there. What if I send? That is so quiet. I need there. What if I send? That is so quiet. I need there. What if I send? That is so quiet. I need there. What if I send? That is so quiet. I need there. What if I send? That is so quiet. I need there. What if I send? That is so quiet. I need there. What if I send? That is so quiet. I need there. What if I send? That is so quiet. I need there. What if I send? That is so quiet. I need there. What if I send? That is so quiet. I need there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I panned it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I panned it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I panned it.
I don't know why it keeps
Yeah.
repeating.
Okay,
I don't know why it keeps. Oh,
yeah.
it's because
Okay,
I don't know why it keeps.
it's whatever. We're gonna get practice in here in a second. Okay, it's because I can. Okay. Oh, that is so loud. There we go. Is that? Yeah, I think that should be pretty good. All right. Oh no, my camera just fell. Oh no, that's so loud. You're on my mic stand right now.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need. What a great day. What an okay day. What a messed up...
Only pay for what you need.
Alright, in this lesson I'm going to teach you the construction of major triads as well as several ways of playing them on the fretboard. To start, I want to just get you to play some C major triad inversions on the fretboard. If you don't know what inversion means, don't worry, that's all going to become clear to you very soon. So let's start with this C major triad. I want you to try playing this with me now. Okay? Once you've got that, we're going to move up here to around. Okay. Once you've got that, we're going to move up here to around the 9th and 8th frets to play this C major triad inversion. So look at the diagram, get that under your fingers. And lastly, we're going to move up again to around the 12th and 13th frets, and we're going to play this C major triad inversion. Okay, so in the previous lesson, I explained the construction of the major scale, which has how many scale degrees? That's right, 7. The names of the scale degrees after the root note are major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, and major seventh. Now, triads only contain 3 notes, there are 3 note chords. So the major triad is constructed by taking the 1st, 3rd, and 5th notes from the major scale. The root, the major 3rd, and the perfect 5th. With C as the root note, a C major triad contains the notes C, E, and G. Those are the root, the major 3rd, and the perfect 5th from the C major scale. And allow me to just play through the notes of the C major scale in this octave to prove to you that I'm taking the 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th notes. So here's the 1st note, the root note, C. If I go up 3 notes, 1, 2, 3, then I'm landing on the note E, so that's the major 3rd. And then if I go up 5 notes from the root note, counting the root note as 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I land on the note G, the perfect 5th. So root, major 3rd, perfect 5th. Now, because there are 3 notes in any triad, that means that there are 3 different ways of organizing those notes from low to high. This is what is meant by the term triad inversion, which I mentioned at the start of the lesson. So what I asked you to play at the beginning of this lesson were 3 inversions of a C major triad. The names for the 3 inversions of any triad type, not just major triads, this applies to all triad types. The names of the inversions are always root position, which has the root in the bass, meaning the lowest note, the 3rd in the middle, and the 5th on top. Then we have the 1st inversion, which has the 3rd in the bass as the lowest note, the 5th is in the middle, and the root note is the highest note. And then lastly, we have the 2nd inversion, which has the 5th in the bass as the lowest note, the root note is in the middle, and the 3rd is on top as the highest note in the inversion. So let's look at those on the fretboard again. Root position, C major triad. From low to high, that's root, 3rd, 5th. And by the way, because we're specifically talking about major triads only in this lesson, I'm not going to say major third and perfect fifth every time. If I say root third and fifth in this lesson, we're talking about major triad, so that's implying major third and perfect fifth. So once again, root position, C major triad from low to high, root third, fifth. Moving up to the first inversion C major triad, which again we played at the beginning of this lesson. From low to high, that's third, fifth, root. Third, fifth, root. I'll just go back to the root position briefly, just to show you on the diagram that we've got the notes C, B, and G. If we move up to the first inversion, those same three notes are all there, they're just organized in a different way from low to high. We've still got the note C, we've still got the note E, and we've still got the note G as well. So first inversion, that's third, fifth, root. And lastly, the second inversion, C major triad. We've already played it at the start of the lesson, but here it is again. From low to high, that's fifth, root, third. Again, those same three notes, C, E, and G, are all still there. C, E, G. So let's go over those one more time. Root position, C major. You to write this down in your notepad. So go ahead, grab your notepad and pen and write down a heading that says triad inversions, okay? Underneath that, I want you to write root position R3, 5. Under that, write first inversion 3, 5, R. And under that, you're gonna write second inversion 5, R, 3. Now, how I generally like to teach triads to my students when they are first introduced to them is exactly what I demonstrated there, organizing the notes on the fretboard so that you can play all three of them together at once on groups of 3 strings that sit right next to each other. When you play triads like this, all of the notes are very close to each other in pitch, so you could call them closed voicing triads. Now, there are 4 different string sets that you can play triad voicings on, so allow me to explain exactly what I mean by that. The C major triad inversions that I just played for you were played on the first string set, which is the G, B, and high E strings. The second string set is the D, G, and B strings. The third string set is the A, D, and G strings. And the fourth string set is the low E, A, and D strings. So I've already shown you what all 3 inversions of a major triad look like on the first string set. Now let's find out what they look like on the other 3 string sets. We'll actually just start with the first string set and go through all 4 just to be thorough. So root position, first inversion, second inversion. Going back to that root position, you may not realize it, but you've probably played this before as part of a larger C major chord shape, like this C major bar chord, for example. See how that's the top 3 notes in the chord voicing? It's the same with this first inversion. Those 3 notes are the top 3 notes found in this C major bar chord. The second inversion major triad shape you may recognize from an open D chord. Now let's look at the same inversions on the second string set, the D, G, and B strings. So to start, we've got the root position, root, third, fifth. Then we're going to move up to play the first inversion, third, fifth, root. And then lastly, we'll move down to play the second inversion. Fifth, root, third. Now what does that root position triad remind you of on the second string set? Just like we had with some of the inversions on the first string set, this root position inversion on the second string set is also part of can also be seen as part of a C major bar chord. And the second inversion too is part of another major bar chord shape. first inversion you might have played as part of this C major chord voicing too. Now let's move on to the third string set, the A, D and G strings, starting with the root position. Now this one has an open string, so let's go up an octave so that you can see it with all fretted notes. First inversion, second inversion, second inversion. Now that root position may remind you of something. An open C chord, right? The first inversion, you might be familiar with this shape if you've watched any of my lessons on Jimi Hendrix or John Frusciante's rhythm playing. They would use this very often in their playing. And lastly, the second inversion, like many of the others you've learned in this lesson. And lastly, the second inversion, like many of the others you've learned in this lesson so far. The second inversion playing. And lastly, the second inversion, like many of the others you've learned in this lesson so far, can also be seen in a major bar chord shape. Let's move on to the fourth and final string set, the low E, A and D strings. It's worth pointing out that the shapes for the triad inversions on the third and fourth string sets look exactly the same. So let's start with the root position major triad on the fourth string set. Root, third, fifth. Now see how that's the same shape as the same inversion on the third string set. Next, the first inversion on the fourth string set. Third, fifth, root. Again, same shape as the same inversion on the third string set. And lastly, the second inversion. It looks exactly the same as the second inversion on the third string set. Okay, so now you have learned what all closed voicing major triad inversions look like on all four string sets. Let's go through all of them again, starting on the first string set. First string set, root position. First inversion. Second inversion. Second string set, root position. First inversion, second inversion. Third string set, root position. Let's move up an octave to play that with all fretted notes. First inversion, second inversion. Fourth string set, root position. Fourth string set, root position. First inversion. Second inversion. You can find diagrams for all of these major triad inversions in the free ebook download that comes with this course.
Everything happens for a reason, but you don't know what you don't know. And you'll never have peace if you don't let go of tomorrow. Cause it ain't even fate till your plan falls apart, but you still choose to follow. If it doesn't make sense right now, it will when it's over. There will be joy in the morning. There will be joy in the morning.
85. I've been riding around all night trying to get my mind right. Who am I? Am I everything they say I am? Your arms, my alibi. That's right. In the Lord presence, I reside. Days move slow, but the time still fly. Take me home when it's time to ride. The sun still rise on the darkest day. Somehow that bloody cross where you took a loss is my holiday. And it felt like everything that I touched crumbles right to the ground. And I keep going round and round in this crazy world, wanna take me out. But I won't doubt, yeah, 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 yeah. What your power brings about, yeah, 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 yeah. And you always bring me out, yeah, yeah, yeah. Put me on a perfect route, bring the sunshine through the clouds, cause
There will be joy in the morning. There will be joy in the morning. If it's not good, then it's not done. No, it's not done with it yet. Live free, love strong. I don't want to like you in or to keep others away. And if the door were to be open, would you leave or would you stay? The comfort of your misery you cherish daily. You cherish daily, and you haven't started dreaming 'cause you're still fast asleep. You're fast asleep. Run wild, live free, love strong. You and me. You're a lion full of power who forgot how to roar. Yeah! You're an eagle full of beauty, but you can't seem to soar. No. Will you return to the garden where you were first made whole? Oh. And will you turn to the one who can liberate your soul? Touch your run wild, live free, love strong. You and me. Run wild, live free, love strong. To every soul locked in the cage, in the prison of your past mistakes. You know there's no time left to waste. Yeah, you can make your great escape. We're made to run wild, run wild, run wild. We're made to run wild, run wild, run wild. We're made to run, Boris. Hold the pace with direction. Some people run from fear, some from their own reflection. Some people run their mouth, some people run their house, ruling with the heart of a tyrant. Some people run their block, but shots from the phone vibrant, nasty and violent. Won't be one race, living like lions, but trapped in a cage. Back to a Mongo day with the blood of a king, with the heart of a slave. Don't you wanna run? Run wild, live free, love strong. You and me. Run wild, live free, love strong. To every soul locked in the cage, in the prison of your past mistakes. You know there's no time left to waste. Yeah, you can make your great escape. We're made to run wild, run wild, run wild. We're made to run wild, run wild, run wild. We're made to run wild, run wild, run wild. We're made to run to every soul outside the cage. Yeah, you can make your great escape. We're made to run wild, live free, love strong.
What's up, Zach?
People always trying to bring you down. They be throwing stones like it's going out of style, seeking for the ones that can devour. But you can't let them have it, you can't let them take the power. Don't forget who you were meant to be. Royal priesthood, you're a child of the king. Don't give in to negativity. Just keep smiling in the face of all your enemies. You can bring me down or way too higher, higher. Those above the clouds, I'm caught in your love, your love. And nothing that you say can change a thing. There's a greater voice affirming me. You can bring me down or way too higher, higher, higher. People always got a lot to say. World full of noise, voices running by the day. Everything is up for debate. She say, he say, we say, can't nobody get it straight. Don't forget who you were made to be. Royal priesthood, you're a child of the king. Don't give in to negativity. Just keep elevating above all your enemies. You can bring me down or way too high, higher. Oh, no, no. Those above the clouds, I'm caught in your love, your love, your love. And nothing that you say can change a thing. There's a greater voice affirming me. You can bring me down or way too high, higher. Yeah, 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 yeah. When the lights come, I'll keep my eyes up, listening for what's true. When it gets loud, I'll turn the world down, I'll stay here with you. When the lights come, I'll keep my eyes up, listening for what's true. When it gets loud, I'll turn the world down, I'll stay here with you. You can bring me down or way too high. You can bring me down. No,
loud, I'll turn the world down, I'll stay here with you. Hey now, this is my desire, consume me like a fire, 'cause I just want something beautiful to touch. I know that I'm memories, 'cause I am down on my knees, waiting for something beautiful. Whoa, 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 something beautiful. Whoa, 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 something beautiful. Hang on, y'all, hang on. Just before we get the requests going. All right. Okay. Yeah, see you. I want to dedicate this. I don't know if they're still awake. Josh fed them a lot of sugar tonight, but Margot and Henry Lovelace are out. So we're going to dedicate this one to them. Which one should it be? All right, this is going to be bad, I promise. But here we go. Let's go. My heart is numb, feeling that I get from the way you shake your voice, your curses bitter love. Whoa, things are unsteady by the way you close your eyes. Wish we could hear you out. You leave me in the dark, recounting all my sins. You put words in my mouth. Who is gonna bear his life and say? My heart is numb, the feeling that I get from the way you shake your voice, curses bitter love. Oh, the fire, my legs are unsteady by the way you hold your eyes. Wish we could hear you out. You leave me in the dark, recounting all my sins. You put words in my mouth, but who is gonna bear his wife and say? Y'all better give it up for Josh Lovelace. He's never played that song in his life on that instrument.
I said I put in work, put in action, do my dance, then I pass it. Took a pic, like what's the caption? What you earn, boy you must be capping. I like that right there, that's attractive. This is hard work, don't know movie magic. I was gone for a second, now I'm back in. I was gone for a second, now they packing, cause the kid's still in it. Ain't much of a game when you know you're gon' win it. Back then, with the 20-song vision, how you gonna eat if you was wasn't in the kitchen, it's insane. You step on my name, we are not the same. When you blame, better watch your aim. Go back where you came. I remember when we used to shop at Payless. Now whenever we pull up, they tell us say less. Yeah, I said I put in work, put in action, do my dance, then I pass it. Took a pic, like what's the caption? What you earn, boy you must be capping. I like that right there, that's attractive. This is hard work, don't know movie magic. I was gone for a second, now I'm back in. I was gone for a second, now they packing. Flow. Got the seat recline, hand hanging out the door. And you know the 12's in the back, good to go. So we bumpin' Bumby, Trey and Zero, yeah. It's that Southside homegrown loving. Mama got the chicken breast cooking in the oven. Daddy working late nights, tank was on nothing. Hoping one day his kids could grow to be something. I'ma make it proud, pops in the top gon' drop. Ask me how many hits I got, I said a lot. Ask me if I miss a lot, I do not. Cause my music sound like Texas, which means it's hot. I said I put in work, put in action, do my dance, then I pass it. Took a pic, like what's the caption? What you earn, boy you must be capping. I like that right there, that's attractive. This is hard work, don't know movie magic. I was gone for a second, now I'm back in. I was gone for a second, now they packing.
Alright, let's do this.
What is love? What is his name? Who is his son? Is he okay? Or was it all a part of his plans? The thorns on his brow, the nails in his hands. I'm not perfect and purchased by blood. I gave him nothing, he gave it all. All the words in the world aren't enough, 'cause I can't define, can't deny. And bleeds, his whipped and his bruised, it was hung on a tree. Oh, for me, love is blood stains on what it means. Where is love? Where did it go? Lately seems nobody knows. In a world where money's to gain, we traded true love for pocket change. I'm not perfect and purchased by blood. I gave him nothing, he gave it all. All the words in the world aren't enough, 'cause I can't define, can't deny. No one knows how it feels. I never wanted to be gone. I'm not sure if it's real, but I know I don't belong. All I wanted was a home, but I don't know how to get there. Am I ever gonna make it back home to that stony gray soil and those cool soft days where I felt the rain like a kiss on my face, where the world was in its place. I'll cross the world, I'll cross the world, I'll cross the world just to be with you. Oh, I'll stop the world, I heard you call, I'll give it all just to be with you. I wanna walk through the hills in the land of old. I wanna run through the fields that look like stories I told. I'll cross the world, I'll cross the world, I'll cross the world just to be with you, just to be with you, just to be with you. I know everything changes, but I want it the same. I thank God for the good times. I know the devil's to blame for my shipwrecked heart and his lonely days. Am I ever gonna make it back? I'll cross the world, I'll cross the world, I'll cross the world just to be with you. I'll stop the world, I heard you call, I'll give it all just to be with you. I wanna walk through the hills in the land of old. I wanna run through the fields that look like stories I told. I'll cross the world, I'll cross the world, I'll cross the world just to be with you, just to be with you, just to be with you. Take the shackles off my feet.